Bursky to station. Requesting permission to land.
Ah, Oleg, I heard you actually found this metal thing?
Hello, Sergey. Yes, everything actually went as we hoped. The girl was really good.
Excellent work. The boss will be pleased.
Now what are we going to do with her?
The boss's orders were clear.
Is that really necessary?
Well, it is a shame with that cute ass. But with some luck, it'll keep fresh on ice. And now, turn the water on.
Okay. Nothing.
What a piece of crap! The damn thing's broken again! Let's see what the problem is. We should hurry, though. The prototype is as good as ready for use. You see, and the boss is waiting for us.
And the little one?
We won't be gone long. We'll take care of her later. There's a piece missing here. Looks like it was torn out.
Sabotage?
Could be. You take care of it. I have to get back to our scientific genius.
Okay.
God, I hurt all over, and I'm totally freezing. Where am I? I can only vaguely remember that Oleg knocked me out. But why? I really thought he was someone I could trust. Yet another bad judgment. A video camera in the bathroom? I wouldn't want to take a shower in here. I can't reach it. A bathtub filled with bubbles, a glass of red wine, and someone to massage my back. I think I want to go home. There's no water coming out. This thing helps unclog stopped-up toilets. This thing helps unclog stopped-up toilets. The door is locked. A single egg is visible through the plate of glass. The machine can probably be opened with key commands. I do not know the number combination, and if I just simply break the glass, then the contents will probably be destroyed by the falling glass splinters. I can't tear the glass out with a plunger. I'll just take it with me again. Could be a kind of master key that can be replicated in the workshop as needed. Could be a kind of master key that can be replicated in the workshop as needed. The lock is completely iced over. I can't get the key into it. A stationary drill. A metal bit is in it. It works! A metal plate. A metal plate. The drill is throwing sparks when it gets in contact with the metal plate. Extra soft and fluffy 3 layers. Extra soft and fluffy 3 layers. The sparks from the drill set the paper on fire. I actually managed to create a little fire with the drill. Not bad, Nina. Not bad at all. I should have learned by now that I can't simply hold metallic items into the fire without burning my fingers. I'll take everything with me that is not on the trees by the time I count to 3. I have a vague idea. You can do thread cutting with that. I know, a very risky assumption, but you can't win if you don't try. You can use this to seal windows or become a lifeguard on TV. It reminds me of the part I found in Moscow at the train station. In the meantime, it appears to have entered series production. Now it even has a rubber coating on the grip. A vise, standard equipment in any shop that has at least half the equipment it needs. In the back, a grip with rubber on it. In the front, a bent fork. Nice. What a strange design. I'm going to freeze to death pretty soon, but at least the key is nice and warm now. Maybe I'll be able to sell it as art sometime, if I ever get out of here. The hotkey is melting the ice, so the lock is now open. What a strange design. I think I read somewhere that stuff like this was used to protect sensitive equipment from radio interference. How am I supposed to get across? Fly? I assume that by entering numbers, one can extend a bridge to the room on the other side. I don't have the slightest clue what I should enter. And what happens if I enter the wrong combination too many times? I should look around for clues first. Looks like an elevator shaft, but the elevator is nowhere to be seen. Without an elevator? I really don't feel like jumping into precipices today for a change. Maybe tomorrow. Oh, this appears to be something like a control room. And what is that down there?
Problem solved?
Not quite. But at least I found our saboteur. There was a terrible, regrettable accident just now.
That's too bad. What's going on with the water?
That isn't important right now. I need you here.
Oleg, may I introduce you to Professor Charleroi, our scientific leader?
Pleased to meet you.
Yeah, sure. Save it. We don't have time. The boss will be here soon, and I want to have everything ready to go by then.
Oleg, Sergei, and this Nicole Charleroi seem to be like a kind of complete assembly of all the human scum on Earth. Right now, I'm really tempted to jump through the window and send all 3 of them to... But what are they doing down there? And what kind of machine is that? I don't know for sure what is going on here, but I'm really sure that it is something quite nasty. And this I know. As soon as I get even the slightest chance, I will mess up their plans, but big. They all appear to be very busy down there. I should take advantage of it. None of the monitors shows anyone. It's probably possible to switch from one room to another somehow, but I can't find the right knobs. There are 3,000 switches here and not one is labeled. I'm not even going to try it. It all looks terribly complicated, at least for someone who knows frighteningly little about it. A huge plasma screen. What do they need all those video recorders for? None of them has a cassette inside. A single piece of explosive is still in there. I think I'll take it with me. They seem to work like hand grenades. Pull the ring and make sure to get rid of it real quick. I think that's a water pump. It's not running though. I assume it is responsible for the running water and the heating. That's probably why it's so cold in here. It's not making a sound. Something isn't right. Salt. Probably from the bag up there. That little bit is just enough for a breakfast egg. The freight elevator does not appear to be very stable. One of the cables has already broken, and the one next to it doesn't look like it is going to last much longer either. The platform hangs too high. I can't reach the stuff. No idea what that does. Nothing is happening. Maybe the switch is broken. That's the way outside. I'm already freezing my butt off in here, and it's not going to be any warmer out there. 10 polar bears couldn't get me out of here while I'm wearing these clothes. A completely normal fishing rod without any kind of frills, but rather robust. A freight elevator, but there doesn't appear to be a way to summon the elevator up from here. A metal plate. The platform swings back and forth, but it holds. I'd probably feel better if I blew it up. But would it help? Probably not. Maybe I can pick up one of the lighter packs. Winter clothing. That's a nice catch. Much better already. Terry cloth bedding, a whole stack of it. Whatever am I supposed to do with it? The platform swings back and forth, but it holds. Terry cloth bedding, a whole stack of it. Whatever am I supposed to do with it? Somebody please tell me that I'm dreaming. Just where am I? Antarctica? Nobody is ever going to find me here. I can forget about that. Building the station probably cost a lot of money. Somebody must be counting on getting a lot of profits. A 10-liter bucket. A 10-liter bucket. A huge field full of these strange things. I assume that they contain antennas, but what do you do with them? Receive signals? Or send signals? The power consumption of this facility must be gargantuan. Wow, an old whaling ship, completely enclosed in ice. I wonder how long that has been here. It appears as if there had been a hole in the ice at one time, but it has frozen over almost completely in the meantime. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to get the hole open again with only my bare hands. An old saying says you should never blow up the ice floe you are standing on. A stationary harpoon. The things have an enormous penetrative ability and a relatively large operational range. What am I supposed to fire at? I haven't really been able to find that many real potential targets here yet. The jacket is frozen stiff, but it appears that there is still something in the side pocket. I don't think it will contain any vodka, but in this cold, I would be happy with whiskey too. If I only could get this damned cork out of this bottle. It contains whale oil. People also used to use it as lamp oil and lubricant. It's a little heavy. Not even female Russian shot putters can carry that. The bedding has soaked up fish oil. It is beastly heavy and stinks like one too. Yet another trail of devastation. That would be enough for a lot of breakfast eggs. Where am I supposed to put this? I can't carry this much. A 10-liter bucket full of salt. Well, it will probably take some time until the salt has eaten its way through the ice. Just how did they get all that heavy equipment here? It must have been a huge logistical effort. Seems to be sitting on something. He's probably hatching something. A warning sign. Caution. Precipice. There's someone lying there. Hello? Are you hurt? Hello? I almost fear that he's dead. Funny that someone should fall into the glacier's precipice who probably knows his way around here. Plus, there was a warning sign. Just a moment. It could, of course, be that he had a little help when he fell. I believe these people here are capable of that. It almost looks as if they let the poor guy die in misery down there. I really have to watch out. A human life does not appear to be worth much out here. This goes down so deep, I can't even guess where the bottom is. A hollow pipe with a sign, "Caution Precipice," attached to it. The shield was stuck in there. Wow, what an explosion! It appears that it even triggered a small avalanche, but it didn't appear to bother the penguin. I know that robbing dead bodies is frowned upon in upper circles, but I cannot do anything for him anymore. He, however, could perhaps still be helpful. In an abstract sort of way, the amulet represents a head. There is a large diamond on top. It looks to be very old, and if the diamond is real, it is worth a fortune. A gasoline lighter. Unfortunately, there is no gas in it. A couple torn out pages. They're entitled Research Journal of Nicole Charleroi. I don't think that this information will help me right now, but I might at least understand better how everything ties together. It always looks so simple in detective stories. Plunger on the glass, cut it with a diamond, and... It really is simple. I have no idea what animal this comes from. It's too large to be a chicken egg, but who knows what they are doing here in the station. I think they are capable of anything. Empty. The salt ate a huge hole into the ice. There are people who prefer to jump into ice holes at minus 300 degrees, but I am definitely not one of them. Nothing is happening. I probably should try it with some bait. The lighter could serve as a blinker substitute and lead all in one. It's definitely worth a try. Maybe an extremely far-sighted fish will be fooled by this bait. That was easier than I thought it would be. A specimen of the genus fish. Maybe I can distract it with some fish. This appears to be made of metal. Why is a part like this just lying around here? And why is the penguin trying to hatch it? It doesn't like it that I stole his offspring. I'll put the egg back down. I have enough enemies here as it is. At least now the poor little guy has a real chance of seeing something come out of that egg. An egg-shaped thing made of metal. It fits, and the machine is also starting to work again. The pump is running. It's gradually getting warm again. The mechanical egg made the pump run again. Missing. The water's going to drain right out again. So, pulled the cork in style. Nothing. All that effort for nothing. Again. A cork. It even reasonably fits into the drain. That should stop the water from draining. Yay! The tub is full. Woohoo! Now all I need is a relaxing bath oil. Too bad, actually. It was just about to get nice and warm. The water has frozen over pretty quickly. I hope that the ice will hold me. The camera has been screwed on tight, but at least I could remove the strap. The video cassette from the surveillance camera in the bathroom. Oh, there is something else on the tape. A remainder of another recording. Looks like the room right next door. This Nicole Charleroi is having a discussion with a really elegantly dressed guy. Unfortunately, his back is to the camera, but I could swear that it's... What's going on down there?
I heard we are ready.
Yes, apart from a few small details, everything is ready. Thanks to the artifact, we were able to quickly bring the radiation fields to the desired level.
So I was right.
About the artifact?
About you, Professor Charleroi. Your team has truly done magnificent work. And Sergei, Oleg, you also deserve a lot of praise.
Thank you. It was an honor for us.
But enough self-congratulations. We still have a lot to do. Mankind is waiting for us to relieve them from a few decisions.
Massimo Gartuzzo? If he's involved in this, it must be a really big thing. And if he goes to the ends of the world just for this, then I'd rather not dwell on how big this thing is. Realistically, there are only two possibilities. Either I make sure there is a super big noise, or I die clandestinely, quietly, and unnoticed. And since I definitely do not feel like dying, I should think of something that makes a huge kaboom. Only I probably won't be able to do much by myself. I need help, and I need it fast. I assume that by entering numbers, one can extend a bridge to the room on the other side. Five, 4, 3, 2. It doesn't appear to be the right combination. Hopefully no alarms will go off if I enter the wrong code again. Two, 5, 1, 3. Done it. I wonder what is waiting for me in that room over there. There is something in the close vicinity of the research station, most likely an airplane. Maybe they can come and get me out of here. I just have to get their attention somehow. All of the equipment looks to be completely out of date. They obviously only invested in stuff that was absolutely necessary. Equipment for measuring and analysis. What exactly can one do with it? I haven't got the faintest idea. Full of fireworks. I think I'll take a couple with me, and probably the matches too. They are from the nightclub Lady. Wasn't there a similar book of matches in the sewers in Moscow? Weird. Flares. I assume that they are used to mark the landing spot for helicopters and airplanes. The matches burn well, but the fuse doesn't. It probably got wet at some point in time. Hopefully the fuses will work again if I pour the whale oil over them. Flares. I assume that they are used to mark the landing spot for helicopters and airplanes. If I put them on the floor and light them, that won't help much either. Maybe I can use them somewhere else that makes more sense.